Hey y'all, this is part 2 of Wright Ace Attorney. I found the body. I heard the sound. The time. Voice saying the TV. Time. I was probably coming from the television. Probably coming from the... Objection, baby! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a black at the time of discovery. And this record proves it, baby. Huh? Yeah. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Irk. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sweet? I'm fruit? No. I found it puzzling me, quite. Ah, wait. I remember now. Okay, Mr. Sweet, the court testimony, blah, blah, harming seems... My apologies, Your Honor. It, must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, then. Let's hear your testimony once more. Again. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock with a murder weapon. How would you know it was a table clock, huh? The defense may begin its cross-examination. Cross-examination, baby! Table clock, wasn't there? Yes, there was, but there's a problem with that. Objection! Oh, sorry, guys. Objection! Dang, it doesn't work. Oh, well. Try next time. Objection! There we go. Wait just a dig-darn god-on moment. Slam, the murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Why? You with your objection and your evidence, just who do you think you are? I'm an attorney at law, and I'm gonna kick your butt, and you suck. And you're a fruit. Just answer the question, Mr. Sweet. Hey, I saw it there. Okay, that's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and set the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon appears there. You have any problems? Oh, heck yeah, I do. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was if he held it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. Knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment, baby. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove it. I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. After killing her and his awesome sweatiness and being annoyed, burned in your eye, and you were... Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face, Naga. Would the witness care to elaborate the strike? Did you strike the victim with the clock? Why would he ask that? That would put him in the victim stage. That day, I never, look, at the clock, I heard, no, I mean, yeah! Ew. That was gross. Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! Look, he's even more of a fruit now. And what happened to him? He killed her! He should burn! Give him death! Talk, why? Order in the court! I'll have a cheeseburger. That will be a go. Yep. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is right on this. Yes, Your Honor. The sound of the clock is clearly just simply try sounding the clock. I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. Thunder! That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Yes, it is. A very strange way indeed. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What can you... It's 11. Eck! Can you see the clock exactly 3 hours? Trying to talk your way out of the one. Haha, you forget one thing. Uh-oh, what's he up to? What's he talking about? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proved nothing. How do you know it was moving 3 hours slow? Sorry about that, you guys. I had to wipe something off. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Dang it, you're right, man. I ain't got crap. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Dang it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence you support your claim. Crap! Yes, Your Honor. That means I cannot let the end it. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Fruit. Yeah. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like I'm a fruit. A fruit, I tell you. You lowers are all fruits. Grr, I'm not a fruit. And I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you, even though he's a fruit. There's nothing I could do about it now. Meow, we lost. Hold it! Not so fast, Mr. Fruit. What I mean, Chief, listen up, right? Don't throw this one away like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Figure out the reason. You'll have the proof. Right. Why was it? Yes, I do! Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it. Fine it, let me have it. You say the clock was already running slow the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim against Mr. Fruit? Of course. Mr. Fruit is going down. There is a piece of evidence in the courtroom record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this off. Let's see the evidence. Take that, baby! This passport! There's no way he couldn't have... I know the time difference between when it's 1 a.m. the next day over there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her on her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Fruit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It Fruit? Yeah, look at this. What? Bloop. What talk, he fainted, man. He also gargled. He really is a fruit. Order, I say. This court is solved, baby. Well, this is a case certainly turned out differently than I expected. Let's just skip it. I don't feel like hearing it. Think, blah, blah, don't care. Not guilty. Yeah! What a rip! Let's go celebrate! And with that, the court is adjourned, and Mr. Fruit is free to be arrested. It turns out that Frank Fruit was a common burglar. He posted that day. Mr. Fruit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and struck her with it with his fruitness. August 2. Dang, it took 4 hours to do that? Dang! Whew. Can't believe we won. What do you mean you can't believe we won? That was the easiest freaking game level in the entire game. If it was any easier, we'd be able to walk on water. Yeah, I know, right? Squeeze me? Nah. Take that! Check it up, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. She kept the clock even after she broke up with your weirdness. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Ever. What was that? Anyways, let's go. Oh, dinner? Sweet. Let's just go. Anyways, that's the end. Wait, not yet. Blah, blah, don't care. Anyway, that was the end of the part 2. I'll be doing part 3 of the second episode. So bye bye.